Okay, welcome back to my Let's Play of Final Fantasy XIV on the PC. We're in the patch 5.2 content. So we're the end of available story content is in sight. As we continue to try and figure out how to get everyone's souls back to their bodies. Not an easy task, especially because people keep interrupting us with other bullshit. And there's an Ascian roaming around, pretending to be Ardbert, the warrior of light, I guess. And that's going to be more problems. Although we learned naught of the Ascians, the insight we gained into the Echo made our trip worthwhile. Before we return to the Crystarium, however, there is a small matter I would attend to in Slitherbough. Might I trouble you to come with me? Nod. Thank you. After we arrive, we should have a brief word with Runar. Alright, I will meet you there. Hey, it is so good to see you. You've arrived at a most opportune time. I was preparing a pot of my famous stew. Come, I will ready a place for you. I'm sorry, Runar, but we haven't the... Please, I insist. It will take only a minute. A minute to eat stew? My apologies, Mangg. It seems our return to the Crystarium will be delayed. But perhaps only for a bit, if you assist me with my work. I say work, but it is rather more a chore. I must clean my chambers here in Slitherbough from top to bottom. If you would be so kind as to go and fetch a broom from Aesgeir, we might finish before Runar is done cooking. Alright. A broom for Master Matoya? I cannot imagine why she would have need of such a thing, but here you are. It is old, but sturdy and sure to suffice. I wonder if, like, a script exists for the entire main story. I wonder if someone has, like, keeps compiling that. That would be really helpful for making the summaries. I trust Aesgeir was able to find a broom for us. Here it is. Well worn. Good. This would prove difficult otherwise. Though I must say, I think I did rather well for not having a broom thus far. Yes, well, you weren't buried beneath a veritable avalanche of books when you entered, were you? Right. Anyway, it is time I finished cleaning with the help of that broom. You didn't honestly think I'd do it the old-fashioned way. That broom is more than capable of sweeping by itself. Or rather, it will be. Time to rise to swish and sweep. A tidy chamber you must keep. To this task you shall be bound, until no dust is to be found. Okay, but there's no dustpan, so... In this one particular respect, I have no objections to following in Master Matoya's footsteps. In future, I may need you to remind me the pursuit of knowledge does not preclude other equally important duties, such as maintaining clean quarters for said pursuit. I will dearly miss this place. These people. Master Matoya, pardon the interruption, but the stew is ready. Is something troubling you? You've been rather quiet. No, everything is fine, I assure you. It has been a long day, is all. I see. Yashtola, thank goodness you're still here. Alphino, I thought you were following Ardbert. I was, though I'm sad to say I lost track of him shortly after entering these woods. He seems determined to traverse every ilm of Norvrant in his quest to spread the truth of the Warriors of Light and the Flood. And it seems news of your address at the Crystarium precedes him at every destination, making his task all the more simple. It remains to be seen to what end he encourages the people to become Warriors of Light themselves. But there's no denying that his words have struck a chord with many. Well, we're all agreed that this is just another Ascian ploy, yes? They've commandeered corpses before, and to no good end. I see no reason to think this time is any different, especially when it's that of a fallen warrior of light. I doubt we'll learn more if we remain a step behind. His next destination is in all likelihood Slitherbow. Alize, are you certain you should be here? If you're concerned about Halric and the others, you needn't be. Their treatment is going well, but progress is slow and exhausting, for all of us. The best thing I can do now is let them rest. So, I believe we were about to discuss how to arrange a meeting with our would-be Warrior of Light. Before visiting any towns or villages, Ardbert would hunt down and slay a nearby Sin-Eater to earn the locals' trust. Our best chance of getting ahead of him is to find one before he does. Thankfully, Thancred and Reen are returned from the empty and have taken up the search. Reen believeth one may lurk beneath the boughs of woven oath. That is where we will start our search. Master Matoya! A warm bowl of stew will be awaiting your return. I look forward to it. Alright, speak with Thancred. And we get that music. I really don't know what they were thinking with this music. I mean, it's just... Oh, God. I don't feel like background music should ever have lyrics, but that's just me. Vocals, I should say.
If you are hoping to vent your frustrations on our Issa friend here, I can only apologize.
I think a god choir is okay, like in, Bloodborne or something, but that's about it.
Few as they are now, it took us no time at all to track it down.
That suits our purpose perfectly. Now we need only wait for Ardbert to arrive.
Weren't you two meant to be attending to the empty?
We were, and are, but we can hardly ignore the rest of the world. So we thought we might see how things were coming along. From what we can gather, the answer is strangely.
Right now, we think we can do more good here.
It is heartening to have all present.
Indeed. We will be glad of the additional hands should matters escalate.
Our quarry has come. It seems I've lost this particular race. Although I suppose it's only fair. When we first met, it was I who outpaced you. Ravana, was it? But where are my manners? I wouldn't be here were it not for you, and I have yet to say a word of thanks.
Ask whether he wishes Seto were here.
Poor fellow. He will be sorely missed.
Thought you were supposed to be good at this. Get fucked, son.
Very well. Let us forego this pretense. After all, it was never you that I needed to deceive. Yes, it is I, Elizabeth. Through your time in Emet-Selk's imitation of our home, I dare say you have gained a better understanding of my role since last we met. Not that it matters.
We understand your role, emissary, but not your goal. What is it that you seek to achieve?
I seek to enact the will of the Convocation, of course. If it helps you to think of me as but another Ascian, no different in nature or purpose from the rest, you are welcome to do so.
Once, I would have said your goal was destruction alone. Now I understand that you fight for something you love, just as we do. Yet though we seem doomed to clash, I bid you consider Emet-Selk's final words. Remember that we once lived, he said. Had he not seen some glimmer of hope in our kind, I do not believe he would have spoken thus.
None better understood your plight than he. His words must surely be worthy of your consideration.
Emet-Selk. How very unlike you to err so gravely. That one should stray at the end of so onerous a path is understandable, but I had thought you above such weakness. Mayhap you thought the same. Would that I had been present to offer correction. But I shall do so now, as is my duty, and return all to its proper course. As for you, Look at yourselves. Look at your history. Look back 100 short years to how your greatest warriors were undone. And now, at but a word from me, you raise your hands in answer like the puppets you are. Naught has changed. You fail, and you fail, and you learn nothing. Allow that which is most important to slip through your fumbling fingers like so many grains of sand, again and again and again, and you would remember us. You do forget yourselves. There is no common ground to be found between you and I, nor do I require any. I have my duty.
Wait!
Well, we have confirmed the identity of our foe at least, and 'tis safe to say his objective is the rejoining.
But we still have no idea how playing the part of a warrior of light will further his cause, nor why he would spur others to do the same.
Another visit to the Tempest may shed some light upon these mysteries. Whether we are to exchange words or blows with Elidibus at our next meeting, the fact remains, we know too little. Ere our paths cross again, I would learn more of the world that once was, and of Elidibus himself. In this, we would be best served going directly to his home, much as Emmett Selk came to ours.
Though I see the wisdom in thy suggestion, the Amarot we visited is but a phantom born of Emmett Selk's memory. I fear it will teach us little that we do not already know.
I quite agree. Yet the ruins of the actual city remain unexplored. Given the vastness of the Tempest, I should not be surprised were there more such structures like to those in which the Ondo reside.
As long as you don't make me do any more chores. I think we can all agree with that.
Keep that up and I'll send you to bed without supper.
Ashtola.
Assuming we are all in agreement, then I suggest we first pay a visit to the Ondo. If anyone can tell us where more ruins are to be found, it is them.
The music paused for that shit. Getting scolded by Mommy Ashtola. Alright, we've seen these choices before. I went with the cheesecake last time. Let's go with the exquisite beef stew. Deep designs. Alphino has the right of it. Let us pay visit to the Ondo. We should speak with Tols'ath first. As chieftain, he is doubtless privy to a great many secrets. I suppose that's fair. I have sent for no finless ones. Perhaps you instead come seeking something of us. Ruins which your kind have yet to explore. I see. I know of one such place. Alas, under these circumstances, I am afraid we can spare none to guide you there. And what circumstances are these? Rather than hunt for their own meals, the Benthos have pillaged our stores of Miniri liver. They must be replenished with haste. Benthos, a particularly violent tribe of Ondo, if I recall. A band of bottom feeders. We all lost much in the flood, but while others work to rebuild, they resort to thievery and murder. Revenge, they call it, when they prey upon your kind. But do not be fooled. They care not who they harm. Would that we had the warriors to challenge them. This is not the first time they have stolen from us, but there is no resource more precious than liver. All must dedicate themselves to the hunt. Unless, of course, we were to reclaim the livers for you. Sounds like a chore. It seems a fitting payment for vital information, does it not? Moreover, one could argue that by employing Bismarck to reach these depths, thereby driving back the waters, we are in part responsible for the deeds of those driven to desperate ends by the changing climes. Well, sure, but one good turn and all that. I thought you might say that. You've never been one to miss an opportunity to help. Reclaiming the stores it is, then. We would be grateful beyond words if you did. The Benthos have surely taken the livers back to the Flounders 4. But be warned, there will be no shortage of guards waiting to spear intruders. And we will have to care not to draw their attention, shall we? Alright. Flounders Floor. Let's red mage it up. And ideally we can just swoop in there with our flying mount and take care of business. Alright, we're swooping. This is why you go through the trouble of learning to fly. Oh yeah, swoop right in, baby. Swoop right in. God damn it. Oh, fuck. Alright. I bemoan not doing any combat. Then whenever we do get into combat, it's like, fuck. You just can't win, I guess. Thrusting your hand into each sack in turn, you find that all are filled with wheat down to the bottom. You also find that raw wheat is unpleasantly pointy. Oh, okay. That was not the prize that we seek. But this box. These boxes are filled with assorted vegetables. Liver is not a vegetable. Got that right. On cursory sniff, you detect the faint aroma of fresh oranges, a far cry from the rather memorable scent of Miniri liver. It's gonna be like tucked in a corner over here. There it is. From the squelchy noise they make when prodded and the vile stench, you conclude that these bags are bursting with livers. Brilliant. Are those them? Perhaps you've deduced this already, but it seems the Benthos have been raiding Collusion storehouses, as well as those of the Ondo. Oranges, pumpkins, wheat. But we can discuss this after we see the liver safely back to Tol Saath. It wouldn't do to keep him in suspense. Actually, I don't mind liver, actually. I know it's sort of a boogeyman of food for a lot of people, but when I was growing up, my dad would eat liverwurst sandwiches all the time. Liverwurst on rye. And I don't know, perhaps he made me try it at some point, or I just tried it out of curiosity, but I think it's pretty good. I haven't had one in years and years, but I enjoyed them. That's the only liver I've eaten. I haven't eaten, like, fried liver and onions or anything. I am relieved to see one speared. Yeah, here's your liver. Our precious livers! I knew you would not fail. We also found all manner of foodstuffs from Collusion on the Flounder's floor. Tell me, Tol Saath, does that seem odd to you? It is brazen, to be sure. I am reminded of rumors I've heard recently concerning a rash of thefts from Collusion warehouses. The perpetrators enter in the dead of night and are gone before anyone has realized what has happened. The Ulmoran army has been investigating, but thus far to no avail. Perhaps the reason they have struggled so is that they're quarries of the sea. The true question, then, is what we mean to do about it. Much as I would like to proceed to the ruins without further delay, we cannot allow the Benthos to carry on as they are. If I may, I believe that the ruins are in fact key to the Benthos' plans. Is that so? These ruins, which lie deep within the illuminated land, are a recent discovery. We have seen signs that the Benthos are preparing to claim them with all haste. We cannot fathom why, but in light of the knowledge that they have been stockpiling resources, it is clear that their queen will soon give birth. They require space to raise their young and food for both queen and hatchlings to thrive. Well, we can hardly fault them for that. Under normal circumstances, perhaps, but conditions in the Tempest are far from suitable for spawning. Its resources barely able to sustain our current population. There is only one reason they would disregard this. They seek to build an army, and with it take revenge upon the Finless. It is not a surprise. They came to us not long ago, seeking allies for the cause. We rebuffed them, of course. The suffering of others will not serve as balm to their own. Their queen, however, desires only bloodshed, and will gladly send her children to die in our stead. If they are planning to wage war, that changes matters considerably. Indeed, I doubt that this can be resolved without violence, but perhaps with a show of force we can convince them to see reason before the die is cast. I would rather not risk your people in the attempt. If we travel to the illuminated land, is there a way we might identify the ruins ourselves? Yes. Once you reach its depths, go deeper still. You will see a monstrous structure there upon the sea floor. That you will have come to us now is the will of the Ancient Ones. They have guided you here that you may drive out the usurpers, those who seek to use their magnificent creations with vile purpose. I have no doubt that they will show you the way forward. I'm afraid that the dead do not speak quite so clearly. Nevertheless, we shall try not to disappoint. If what we seek lieth deeper still, beyond Amaro, I would call upon the assistance of another. Pay me. Alright. A whale's tail. Though our course hath been decided, to pursue it we must needs beseech the aid of a friend. Aye, I speak of Bismarck. Pray follow me to Sullen, that we might seek an audience with him once more. Okay. all the way over there. Yeah, I can pause that. What the hell? DA, it's all good. Right here. From here, we press onward to the Isle of Ken. I myself shall proceed on foot. You've perfected your technique, then? Just so. The water will be as glass beneath my feet, and provideth purchase fragile yet true. Watch closely. Oh, I certainly shall. Forgive me, but would it not be easier to perfect your swimming technique? Aye, 'twould be a pity if you drowned. Truly. Oh, hush. I'm sure it'll be brilliant. He's done it. Incredible. Barrage! For the love of... Mine apologies. The technique required the purest of focus, and mine 'twas lacking. Perfect this magic, I went so far as to deal with the Fuath, and with their aid mine efforts finally met with success, albeit on a single occasion. I know not why I cannot repeat it. I thought I saw you waver a bit towards the end there. Perhaps you're simply tired. Uh-oh. Thancred? It's nothing to worry about. Only a dizzy spell. Though it may not be wise to go for another swim just now. Thankfully, we have an alternative. A wonderful little invention, I'm certain you'll agree. A boat? That's like a standard D&D session. With like players coming up with all this absurdly like alternative ways to do something. It's just like, why don't you just use the fucking boat? I will petition Bismarck's aid on our behalf. Let us pray my diplomacy proveth more effective than mine experimental magics. You speak with the voice of the king, little neighbors. I will not deny you. As before, if you seek what sleeps beneath the sea, I will be your guide. Thy kindness is as boundless as the depths, serene one. Before we depart, however, I would ask a favor. After our last flight, I found many creatures clinging to me. I am itchy. Remove them, and I will take you below. With all haste shall it be done. So, did he agree? Aye, though I agreed to a favor in kind. Regrettably, 'tis not one I possess the power to grant. Bismarck hath asked us to cleanse his underbelly of barnacles. Alas, one must needs dive beneath the surface to do so. Even if I could master the power to walk upon it, it would avail me naught. Oh, for heaven's sakes, is that all? Mangg and I are more than capable of that. God damn it. With the Kojin's blessing, we'll have done with it in moments. And better that than standing here listening to this nonsense. I'll take the right, you the left. Now go. Alright, if Alice says jump, you say how many times. I am in your debt. Alright. I don't know if they're enemies or just a right click, so... Oh, right click. Right click. Right click. Alright, right click. After a good deal of prying from various angles, you dislodge the barnacle. Simple as that. Thine efforts are most sincerely appreciated. I will inform Bismarck that we may depart without further delay. Much, much better. Thank you, little neighbors. I remember a long time ago another did this favor for me. After the flood, when I chose this spot for my slumber, he came and made a home on my back. Ken was his name. What? Street Fighter 2077 or whatever. Or 2020, whatever it is. When I grew itchy, I stirred, but he was not afraid. No, he asked me what was wrong. I told him of the creatures clinging to my belly, and he dove into the water. He helped me. He was my friend. He told me he wished to live in peace, away from his people and their wars. This I understood. I treasured our time together, brief though it was. Brief though it always is. But I remember him and how he laughed when we flew. I remember when he slept. I too slept that day, and many days since. But the light fades and the darkness returns. Ken sleeps, but in my memory he laughs, and together we fly. And I am here. I am awake. It feels good to speak and to be heard again. A shame others cannot understand me. If thou art willing to learn, I would gladly teach thee the language of man. Thank you, little friend, but it is time I grant you your request. But first, I will take flight to cleanse my body and prepare. The dive will be swift, and I would not have you struck by errant debris. So this island was named for a man. How easily the past is forgotten. He passed not even 100 years ago, yet the truth has slipped from history, like so many grains of sand. Might I have some explanation of what he just said, or shall we all stand about making vague and mysterious allusions? Well, he maketh ready to deliver us unto our destination. Bismarck bade us wait for him on the shore of Kalusia. That's all. I feel as though there was more to it. Indeed, there was, but it hath no bearing on the task at hand. I should be glad to share the rest with you, anon. Fine. Later, then. If Bismarck requires time to prepare, might I suggest a short respite? For Urianger and Thancred in particular. I require no such thing. I am the picture of perfect health. Mine was but a momentary lapse in concentration. Worry not on my account. You mustn't push yourself so. Please rest. For me? Oh, all right. If you insist. You too, Mangg. You've been running yourself ragged. Yes, ma'am. You know, Mangg does what he's told. He's learned by this point not to resist. In that case, I leave the old men in your care. The rest of us will meet you at the Split Hull, anon. Word of advice. Never let it show. When she realizes she struck a nerve, she remembers. By the gods, she remembers. In any case, if we must be made to rest, I know a place in Sullen that's better for it than most. Come with me. Oh, alright. May as well have a seat. We wouldn't want our elderly knees to give out. To hear her speak, you'd think I'm on my deathbed. By the 12, I wish that girl wouldn't worry so much. Thy countenance belies thy words, Master Thancred. I'm sure I don't know what you mean. Let the record show that I am here under protest. Though I can't say I mind the view. And if the abundance of anglers is any indication, even an amateur might land an impressive catch. Shall we try our hands at it? Help! Someone! Quickly! It's Nightshade! We was attacked on the road from the Crystarium. Barely escaped with me life. I suppose we might have predicted this. Mangg's just smiling his ass off. Not a care in the world. You mean you'll help? For free? Thank you. If I recall correctly, Nightshade is a local band of outlaws. I doubt they'll trouble us over much. No more than they already have by interrupting our relaxation at any rate. Yeah, probably we're getting into combat. These two have matters well in hand by the looks of it. Maybe not. I'll not forget this kindness. May we meet again. Is that you, sir? Don't tell me we just deprived that poor fellow of the honor of being rescued by the Warrior of Darkness. We had no idea you were in the area. Fancy us meeting again so soon, eh? Why, I believe I even recognize your companion. Yes. From the infirmary. You had a message for the Crystal Exarch, did you not? It's good to see you back on your feet. And on patrol, no less. Oh, it's nothing as official as all that. strictly speaking, we're off duty. But as we had a free moment, we thought we'd give a few of the less traveled roads a look. The guard doesn't have enough hands to patrol them regularly, you see. That's admirable. There are few so devoted to their duty in Lakeland or beyond. Well, we've been talking about it for a while, and neither of us is satisfied with just seeing out our service. It feels like we could be doing more, like we should be doing more. It's all about having the will to help your fellow man, and the resolve to see it through. I remember you, the excitable one. Sorry, sir. I got a bit overexcited the other day. Couldn't get my words out. The name's Vonard, sir. I'm with the guard, but I don't just want to protect Lakeland. I want to protect the lot, just like the Warriors of Light. Sadly, our duties prevent us from venturing too far from our own little corner of Norvrand. What we'd really like to do is travel, to better ourselves, and go where the need is greatest. But everyone has to start somewhere, don't they? For now, if we can stop Nightshade from robbing the odd fisherman, that's what we'll do. Well, well. Future heroes of the First, do you think? They want not for spirit. 'Tis but a pity they draw inspiration from so clouded a wellspring. Yet it availeth us not to fret in idleness. We must needs press on if we are to bring Elidibus' schemes to light. Doesn't matter. Beneath the surface. Though our respite was cut short, I dare say we are all eager to avail ourselves of such knowledge as the ruins may hold. Aye, and I doubt further contemplation of Elidibus' machinations will be conducive to relaxation. We may as well make for the split hull now. Alrighty. Oh, okay, yeah. Let's switch back. Have our proper attire. You know, we've got a tie. All are present. Now we need but await Bismarck's coming. Tis time. Pray make ready. Oh. Oh ho ho. Oh ho ho ho. Dungeon time? Anamnesis Anidur? What the fuck is that? Is that English? I don't think so. Alright, well, as usual, I like to read about the boss strats before we head in. Alright, first boss. Several orbs appear around the arena. Circle AoE below each of them. Boss moves to the center of the room and a roulette arrow indicator will spin around it. Nearing the end of the cast, the arrow will stop but slip 4 more times. Interesting. and then it'll blast. Okay. Attack markers, cone attacks, blah blah blah. Second boss creates an image of a hammer or blade on the tiles of the room. Will cast one, followed immediately by the other. Pay attention to which one he cast first, as they also launch their attacks a short time later in the same order. Tile attacks deal high damage and launch players it hits into the air and likely onto one of the other tiles. Okay. Third boss. That's a lot of text. Four water hands are up from any available puddles, slam down in the direction they're facing in the order they were summoned. C. 4 of the 8 vents in the floor will begin spraying water. If a player isn't standing on a rippling vent, eventually a Queen's Harpooner will spawn from it, which tether to the boss and grant her invulnerability. Okay, so you want to stand on the vents. But then eventually all the vents will be rippling. And then you have to stand on the ones that don't have a hand next to them. Well, we'll see what happens, won't we? No, instant queue, no. No. You know, I hate that shit. No tanks? Okay, I guess I can pause. Took like 4 minutes, man. I was like falling asleep. What is happening? Is this game dead? No, I doubt it. But it is a little surprising. Since this is a level 80 dungeon. Big pole's okay? Sure. I mean, are they really okay? I don't know. I don't know. We're gonna find out today. Oh god, we don't even have a fucking melee. Alright, well, going on the tank then. No, dude, oh shit. Uh-huh. Well, we got this shit. I mean, that's good for big poles. Right? Does stuff. Yep. He wasn't standing in it, was he? I could slap a renew on him. That wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Well, this is kind of cool. Alright. Oh my god. Put this on him, put this on him. Do one of these. Alright. I mean, eventually there will be big pulls once we're done with this section, I'm sure. I forget about sleeve draw from time to time, and I shouldn't. Okay, our black mage is going AFK. You just start. I mean, for them the queue was like 30 minutes, so maybe they did go to the bathroom at the start of the queue. But still, we just started, man. Look at that. That's a cool looking sword she's got. Really complements her thong. Oh, and here's the first boss that I've already forgotten. Oh, this is the roulette one, right? Yeah, the roulette one. Okay. All right, let's sleeve draw. Good, good, good. But let's wait until... Oh, shit. Okay. So, the roulette's gonna... yeah, we're fine, right? We're fine. Okay, we're fine. That was the right place to stand. How are you just gonna go to the back? Oh, God. Should I just use it? Maybe I should just use it. Oh, there you go. You got it. Here, get more. Oh. Please stack up. Please, please stack. I can't. Oh, God. Well, if you're just... Why did you go... Why did you click teleport to the boss room if you're just gonna go AFK again? Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I got no... what can I say? What can a man say about this? I forgot my heals. There we go. Oh, now you're back. Okay. Fuck it. I don't think I'm hitting the right one. Okay. And neutral sect. I shouldn't forget about that either. Bye-bye. Okay. Oh, watch out for that shit, man. We're good. We're good. We're good. Need some of that. We'll use divination on one of these big poles that I've been promised. 455 ring. Yes, I think so. Oh, I think so, my friend. Yes, indeed. Oh, shit. Get in there. Get in there. Oh, my God. Neutral sect. Do one of these. And do one of these. And one of these. And one of these. Yep. And this doesn't seem like that big of a pull. Maybe I didn't impress him with my healing, and he's like, better not. Is he not standing in that again? Oh, shit. There, good. Make sure I get aggro right away. It's good. That's what regen's all about. Okay. 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 Oh, shit. I don't know if that was my best ability. Go with light speed. Do some of that. Fire off some AoEs. Okay, I didn't really need light speed. Didn't really need it. There you go. No, not that. There you go. Fuck, gave it to myself. Whoops. Sometimes you just get in the heat of the moment, you're pressing buttons willy-nilly, and, you know, your fingers just go flying. Alright, do some of that, do some of that, do some of that. And hit that. There, he stood in it that time. It's all good. No, let's not. We'll divination next pull. Oh yeah, get that treasure. Yeah. Don't need that. Second boss. Which one was the? Oh, this was the tile that I didn't really understand. Sure. All right, do it. Okay. Whoops. Right. Terrible hammer. This does something. Okay. So now we wanna fuck. We wanna fuck. Fuck ass. Oh shit. That's the end of that. Ah, fuck. Maybe they can do it without me. I mean, they're hammering on the damage pretty good. Yeah, they'll probably do it. Especially if they use a limit break. Oh, yeah, he gives a lot of opportunities here for just damage. Uh-oh. That might complicate things. No. No. Ah, nice. Very nice. Oh, and we got healing earrings just for me? That's probably an upgrade. Yeah, you know, it sucks to die, especially as the healer. There's more pressure on you to not die. But I didn't mean to. Alright, here's a big pole now. Okay, but no, get in the circle. But get in this. Fuck. Fine. You know what? Fuck the circles. Circles are lame. No. There you go. Yeah, let's leave draw it. There you go. Ah, no, I don't want to. Hold off. Hold off. Okay, where are you going? I mean, look, this is basic bitch healing. Anybody should be able to do this. Oh, come on. Let's put this. No, get. Where are you? All right. Fuck. Okay, it's gonna get interesting. Limit break on. All right. Yep. Fuck. Bring it on, you bitch. I can handle it. I can take it. Okay, that was a misclick. Really pretty stupid misclick. But they don't know what I'm doing over here, you know, they're doing their own thing. No one can tell when I made a mistake. I'm sure if I didn't say it, you guys wouldn't even know I made a mistake. All right, this is the one with the vents and puddles. You don't want to stand in the puddles, but you want to stand on the vents if they're rippling. And then there's hands. There's things. Oh, God. Well, one of those groups, huh? See, I feel it's important to watch those cutscenes your first time. That way people know it's your first time. And they don't judge you too harshly if you fuck up. Okay, what the fuck is happening? Oh my God. Oh my. Alright. put some horoscope around. And let's make the horoscope better. And, oh, fuck, I forgot. Oh, damn it. See, this is what I'm saying. Too much shit. I gotta remember all this. Horoscope. Oh, sleep draw. Good. Oh, I got the healing. Okay. So, but yeah, okay, but yeah. What does that entail? Oh shit! Oh damn it! That's all right. Could have been worse. I don't have my damage meters up. Can never tell who's good or not. Alright, so here you want to look at the ones that don't have hands. Okay, I gotcha. Let's, there we go. There you go, there we go, there we go, there we go. Stack up, stack up. Nice, good, good. And I think we're gonna do it. I think we're gonna do it. Should I be... Okay. Done. Not too shabby. Yeah, I mean, I died, but still, we didn't wipe. Oh, he didn't cheer because I died. That's why. Oh, orchestrion roll. That's tasty. Pass. Need. Okay. Alright, well, there you go. Very nice.
This structure must have served an important function. And here are yet more crystals.
I too noted the crystal repository on the way. The Benthos seem to employ them in their spellcasting.
In such vessels did the ancients preserve concepts, ideal forms to be drawn upon in the act of creation. That so great an abundance should reside here lendeth credence to Ishtola's conclusion. This facility held great significance.
Thank you all for joining us at Anider in these most perilous of times. By the summoning of Zodiark have we been granted a reprieve, yet immutable as the laws he has woven may seem, they will not serve to forestall our doom. Nay, should we continue down this path, our fate will be the same. I said as much to the convocation, of course, but the stubborn fools turned a deaf ear to my warning. I had hoped that the defector at least would side with us, but I regret to report our overtures have gone unanswered. Whither tend your thoughts, Vanat? Where you lead, we will follow. I shall not speak ill of the Convocation. They too seek only to secure the future of our star. Yet it is plain they will not countenance a permanent solution. That being the case, we must ask ourselves a simple question. Are we prepared to pursue our chosen course, even should it mean suffering the eternal condemnation of our brethren? If so, I see no further reason to demur. Let us bring forth the light that shall ever after keep the darkness in check.
So, it was they who first summoned Hydaelyn.
Their discussion did seem to imply as much, yes. I cannot say I have ever heard of this Venar before.
For a certainty, Emet-Selch never uttered the name, speak though he did, of the schism which Zodiark's advent wrought upon mankind. Some were of the viewpoint that his power must needs be restrained, and to that end did they call forth she who would serve as his shackles. We now know that it was this Venar to whom they looked for leadership.
And that this place, in all likelihood, served as their headquarters. The presence of such intimate records attests to that. I would hear what else they have to tell us. All of it. Did anyone see the source of the image? The device there? Then let us see what other secrets it holds.
Venar, please, why must it be you? If I may speak plainly, I would sooner it were another, any other. You are our leader. None can take your place. You know as well as I that but few support our cause, far fewer than they who place their faith in Zodiark. If Hydaelyn is to stand a chance of opposing him, I am the only one who might suffice as her heart. Rest assured, however, I shall not vanish from this world. The form I take shall ever remain my choice. Then I will press you no more. Only know this, you will be sorely missed. I wonder, is this how the Convocation felt about Elidibus?
What? Forgive me, but did that not strongly imply that Elidibus sacrificed himself to become Zodiark's heart?
7 hells. Then who or what are we dealing with?
What the fuck's going on? The device appears to activate via a form of ethereal attunement, not unlike an aetherite. Beyond that, I can say little for certain, save that we should take this opportunity to see what other records it contains. No response. Confound it. If I may, my lady, the panel did formerly emit a soft yet perceptible glow. That it doth so no longer may betoken the depletion of some essential energy within. Given how long it has lain dormant, I think it fortunate it functioned at all. That may be, but if we can't get it to work again, we'll be leaving with more questions than we've answered. The white-robed emissary hath ever named himself Elidibus, yet if the shade spoke true, Elidibus ceased to be ere even the sundering came to pass. This calleth to mind a truth that Emmett Selk did once reveal in passing, that the names by which we know our foes are not those given to Ascians at birth. Rather, they are titles of office, afforded to individuals of merit at such time as the role becometh vacant. Perchance the Elidibus at Zodiac's heart, and the emissary with whom we are acquainted, be not one and the same, but predecessor and successor. Does that really matter then? I mean, do we care? It's possible. If the previous Elidibus perished before the final days, the one we know could still be a survivor of the Sundering. And yet, something in that explanation rings false. I will remain for a time. I would not abandon my attempts to revive the device so soon. There is more to learn here. I can feel it. In matters of ethereology, I know of none as capable as thee. If there existeth a means to learn more, thou wilt surely find it. Whilst thou art thus engaged, we shall attend to matters on the surface. Pay me. Yep. All right. Yeah, we're running a little late, or a little long, I mean. And, the final quest of each patch is a lot of dialogue and cutscenes and meanwhile and, all that sort of stuff. So I think it'll run quite a while. So we'll start next time with the end of 5.2, and then we'll roll right into 5.3. 5.4 comes out in like 3 days, 3 or 4 days. So I think we'll be fine. We'll be caught up by then, and we can roll right into 5.4. And that's all good. My name is Mangg. Game watching has been Final Fantasy XIV. See you fine folks in the next part.